This is the only, as in the only order of the season of this amazing three-piece birds, bees, and butterfly bouquet. The offer is expiring $18.16 to receive these three pieces of beautiful Apollo orange. That's the orange color. Amazing Cinderella, which is the pink. The white you're looking at right now is Ice Ballet. It's the very first time Ice Ballet has been included in this Asclepia set. Free shipping and handling. Gotta share with you. Please, I recommend picking up more than one set because not only will you get an amazing fragrance from these, not only is it candy for the eye with the gorgeous colors, but you'll also be welcoming in the monarch butterflies and so many other butterflies, bees and birds as well. So when you're making that awesome butterfly garden, when you're creating that space where you have that amazing bench and a little statuary and maybe a waterfall, this is what you put in that space. This is Devin Wallin. Nice to see you, my friend.
Hey, Rachel, how are you?
This is the first QVC 2 big deal for you guys.
Yeah, well, this year.
Yeah, oh, this year.
This
okay.
year. Yeah,
awesome.
We had one last year as well.
Oh, well,
so,
I'm thrilled that I'm able to talk about it with you. So
we are too.
This is called Asclepia.
Asclepia. That's its genus, its Latin name, more commonly known as the butterfly bouquet. And this is our three-piece North American butterfly bouquet collection. And we really created this because we wanted to welcome the pollinators back into our gardens. This is one of the most pollinator-friendly plants that you can have in your garden, especially for the monarch butterflies, which we all love. And you know, I'm 28 years old, and when I was a little boy, the monarch butterflies, you'd see them around flying and fluttering. It was really nice. But you don't see them as often anymore, and it's because their population has declined quite substantially over the last couple decades. And this is a plant that actually acts as the only host for the monarch butterflies.
Love it.
So if you would like to try and bring the monarch butterflies back into your garden or start a butterfly garden in and of itself, this is a collection that you need to put in your garden. It is so beautiful, fragrant, and it looks great year after year because this is a perennial winter hardy down to negative 30 degrees Fahrenheit.
No, let me share with you. This is the collection of what you'd be receiving. So you would receive one each of the gorgeous pink one, which is our
That is our Cinderella pink.
And then the white would be the Ice Ballet, right? And then back to the orange, that would be your Apollo orange. 1816, let me share with you value before we go much further because it is a QVC 2 big deal. So just right off the top at robertasgardens.net, $25.95. And it would be worth it, and we'd pay it all day. Our regular QVC price alone is $22, but as the big deal, we have it at $18.16, free shipping and handling. And if you want to break up that $18.16 into 3 easy payments, you can do that by using your Q card. Want to share with you as well that this is a QVC 2 big deal, but just like all the other Roberta's items that we present here, there is that guarantee.
Yes, we always guarantee everything that we offer here on QVC, annuals for 90 days or perennials like these for an entire year.
Wow, an entire year.
Right, and we always want to make the planting process and gardening process as easy as possible. So we've actually created a little zone map to show you guys exactly, just locate yourself on the map and wherever you live corresponds to a certain date, and on that date is when we start shipping to your region. When you receive the plant, that means it's time to plant either in the ground or in your containers. And with this butterfly bouquet, I love it, especially in the ground, but also in a container.
Right.
You know, I live in an apartment, so this is a wonderful plant for your containers. And here you can see the gorgeous Apollo orange. Now, in the collection, like you were saying, we're getting 3 different varieties and 3 colors. The first color is the Apollo orange. This has probably the showiest orange colored flowers of any Asclepias we've ever seen. They are madly attractive to all butterflies, hummingbirds, bees, pollinators of all sorts. They are gorgeous in the garden, especially when you grow them in an area where they really have a chance to expand and naturalize, like you'll see in the next image. Now, each of your 3 plants will grow about 3 feet wide and 3 feet tall.
Wow.
So like
that's got a big spread.
Yeah, this is maybe 2 or 3 plants fully matured, maybe its 2nd or 3rd season. This is a plant it will naturalize in your garden. Are you familiar with what that means?
What does that mean?
It means that at the end of the season, they release little seeds, and those seeds will start to take root, and they'll kind of just start to flourish on their own, and that will encourage more growth, more beauty, and more flowers, so you can have beautiful butterflies like that in your garden.
Wow. So the butterfly, of course, coming from the caterpillar
Right.
will eat the leaves, but you are creating a home for the monarch butterflies in particular, but other butterflies as well. The
Right.
pink one is Cinderella.
Here's the Cinderella pink. And just one quick mention about the caterpillars.
Sure.
They will nibble on your foliage, but don't worry, don't be
Right.
alarmed if you see some nibble marks in your foliage. That is perfectly natural and healthy and helps the plant to continue its growth process. And here you can see another beautiful butterfly on top of that Cinderella pink.
So let me just share with you, if you're looking at these 3 pots, it's 3 sets. And this is what, if you're looking at this and going, I love that, Rachel and Devin, I want that, this is 3 sets. So there's 1 total set in this one because you get 1 of each, and Devin and I will walk through exactly what that looks like. There's 1 set here, there's 1 set here, and there's 1 set here. And we just put all 3 of the individual plants in 1 pot. But reminding you, $18, $16, under $20 for something that's going to come back year after year after year with free shipping and handling. If you are able and your budget allows, get more than 1 set, because then you could do this same thing and have.
Right, and these are baby plants. You know, honestly, I would never plant 3 of our butterfly bouquets in a pot this small. This is way too small of a pot. They look great in this size container, but if you have a larger garden, I would plant them in a larger container or right in the ground, and they will grow even larger. These are just about, I don't know, 90 days from the time of receiving them at home.
Okay.
It's a very baby plant. So each one of your plants will grow about 3 feet around, and we can do a quick little planting demo if you'd like.
Yep, let's do it.
Yeah, so here's one of your plants, and we've marked every single one of your plants with the correct color coordination.
Yep.
So we take all the guesswork out of it, and as you can see,
What's the
the
one that
roots
you have?
are.
Do you have the Cinderella
This
one?
is the Cinderella pink.
I love it.
And as you can see, the root system is very robust. We've been growing these for the last year so that they've already experienced a winter. That means when you plant it at home, either in the ground or in a pot just like this, they do really great in containers. I know I have to grow containers, so I need to grow plants that can thrive in a container. You just kind of place it in there just like that. And then give it some water. Always use your Flower Magic and your Spray and Flourish.
The power couple.
Yeah, the power couple, as my little sis likes to say. Use them about once or twice a month, and you just water it in well, and it couldn't be easier. But I like to say, you know, the butterfly bouquet, it's a real low maintenance plant.
So tell me stats. If I'm planting my garden right now, sun, shade, where do I put it?
So this is a plant that can handle full sun.
Okay.
That's great. All the way down to a partial sun part of the garden. Now, the butterfly bouquet, it's actually native to North America. It's one of the most revered wildflowers that grows throughout America. And you know, growing up in Indiana, I love taking long walks, going through the country roads, and on the sides of the roads, I would always see these little orange flowers. And it wasn't until last year when we offered this plant that I was like, I put 2 and 2 together.
Right.
That's what I had been seeing.
Oh.
But these are a lot different than those wildflowers that you'll see at the sides of the roads. These have been bred for garden performance. These are true garden performer hybrid varieties.
And we're going to go back to the pictures so you can see exactly how vibrant and how eye-catching they are. They're fragrant as well. So can you share with us
fragrant,
what these will smell like when I get them home, and maybe I have them by my hammock. Maybe I have them in a container by my porch swing. Maybe they're behind the pool, or they're in the yard and the dog gets to smell them as he's frolicking around.
Yeah, on the patio where you can enjoy the fragrance and enjoy the sights. It's a wonderful plant if you have kids or grandchildren that come around, so you can watch the butterflies fluttering around. It's very beautiful. It's a plant, it loves the full sun. Can also handle the part sun. It's winter hardy to negative 30 degrees Fahrenheit. It comes back year after year. Now here you can see the Ice Ballet White. This has probably the largest flower clusters of any butterfly bouquet hybrid that we've ever seen. That's why we picked it. It has a very nice, subtle floral fragrance, and it's madly attractive to the butterflies, which I love. And in the next image, you can see the caterpillars are just kind of, you know, doing their thing, getting ready to turn into good old butterflies.
Butterflies.
Maybe monarchs. And like we were saying earlier, this is the only plant that monarch butterflies will lay their eggs on. So if you would like to help the monarch butterfly population, this is a wonderful opportunity to help the monarchs, but also just help your own garden.
You know what, here's the other thing. The other thing about it, of course, is that you are going to see vibrant color, 3 different colors. And how tall will these get?
Right, they'll get about 3 feet tall and 3 feet wide. So it's a gorgeous, yeah, it's way larger than what you're seeing. You know, what you see in real life puts these studio samples to shame. Let me tell you what.
Right.
Because they grow into these beautiful flowering shrubs that are about 3 feet wide, 3 feet tall. So if you have any areas that need kind of a larger fill,
a statement piece.
Yeah, this is a collection for you. Get a couple of these sets, plant them all around the garden.
And you know, as you said, it in essence is something that you might see out in the wild, a wildflower, but it's done in a way that is bespoke and done for landscapers and flower shops. That's the way that you want it. It's got a beautiful look. $18.16. The reason that I'm super excited is that, first of all, I love fragrance, I love perennials. So those 2 words to me say, I need to buy that flower because I buy it once and it comes back year after year. I love fragrance because I'm a fragrance girl. I just like to have, you know, some scent that's wafting in the air. The idea of the butterflies alighting on my flowers just makes me giggle and laugh. Butterflies, of course, are the symbol of rebirth. They're the symbol of you know, of change and renewal, and that's exactly what's happening to your garden. This is the final presentation. This price goes away in just about a half an hour. The free shipping and handling, the opportunity goes away, and this is the only order of the season. So when we run out of what we have right here, we're not seeing these again in any configuration, you know, in terms of having it just be this until 2019.
Right. And
that's crazy. So that's why you want to jump in. Can I just remind you, though, that if you're looking and you're panning at these pots, I want to just be clear that this is one set. So when you order for $18.16, this is the set. You're looking at 3 sets on this table. So you do, of course, get the orange, you get the pink, you get the white, you get 1 of each. They just put all 3 of the pots in one.
Yeah, and these are just baby plants now.
Yeah.
When they're fully grown, they will be much more expansive. So if you have an area of the garden where you want to really fill out with beauty, with color, 3 months out of the year, flowers, year after year after year. This is a really great opportunity to kind of reclaim nature back into your life. It's very important for you know, all people to kind of make a stance to help Mother Nature out, but also why not do so with style and in a way that helps your garden out. It's gorgeous.
Let me remind you of the value, because QVC 2 Big Deal isn't a deal unless it's a value, right? And this is a value. So let's think about this value. The value is at robertasgardens.net. It's $25.95. That's about $7.80 or so more than our big deal. So 16 is our QVC 2 Big Deal price. Given that you're saving about $8 every single time, buy multiples if you can. You know, if
you're going to want to get multiples, because this is not going to last for the whole season.
Absolutely. And if you are helping somebody garden, if you're teaching somebody how to garden, start them off with a perennial, start them off with a fragrant flower. Will you show us the 3 pieces? Just so I'll come around front just to show you what these will look like when they come to your house, because they're already growing. Roberta's has done the hard work, and they're already going. So they
and
look
that's exactly what, this is what you'll receive at home. Now, let me just show you the beautiful root system. Each one is marked with the color, so you know exactly which color is which. And like you were saying, when these are sold out, we don't have any more because of this. We've been growing these for the last year. That has a beautiful root system. They have been vernalized, which means they've endured an entire winter, so that when you plant them, they will grow so quickly. And like this plant that we planted up here a couple minutes ago, this is going to fill out and grow into a beautiful 3-foot by 3-foot plant by the end of the first season.
Wow.
It's going to have wonderful fragrant flowers for about 3 months, and it's going to get better every single year.
So it's 3 foot by 3 foot.
Right.
And the end of the first season.
Right.
Wow. Okay. So think about the space that you'd like to cover. Is it going to be right in front of your porch and as you go up your steps? Is it going to be in the backyard? Is it going to be in the flower bed?
By your daylilies,
Easy to
by
use.
your hardy hibiscus.
Yes, and you could mix
to your
these
petunias.
with the pokers that we had earlier.
With the pokers would be great. It's a beautiful color combination.